guys, it's Katie here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge Book Outlet and Thrift Books haul. I only have 2 packages from Thrift Books, so I'm going to start with those and then we're going to dig into all of these amazing boxes of Book Outlet stuff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes and an extra package, so lots of fun stuff. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Katie and welcome to Life in the Mundane. I am a second generation homeschool mom of 6 beautiful kiddos, and on this channel we talk all things resources. I love to share with you resources that are going to help you in your homeschooling and help encourage you in your biblical parenting and how you can utilize those to their fullest potential so that you can make the most of the little moments. So we're going to start with the 2 thrift book packages. Thrift Books is where I like to go when I can't find something on Book Outlet. Thrift Books sells used books, whereas Book Outlet books are all brand new. And they do have free shipping when you order $10 or more, so that's always nice. I will drop a code down below where you guys can actually get a free book off of your first purchase of Thrift Books. I'm so excited. This book looks so much fun. It is I Am Cindy Lou Who, and it's a board book all about Cindy Lou Who, which of course is one of my favorite characters. This book was actually recommended to me by Yasmin over at Mommy on the Move. We recently did our favorite Christmas books, a collab with that, and I will drop that collab down below. And this was one of the amazing books that was featured there, and I just had to have it once I saw it. Also featured in that collab was this book, and it is I Wish to Be a Christmas Tree. I think this was also one that Yasmin had talked about, and so I just thought this would be a fun addition to our Christmas collection. And then another one from that Christmas collab, and this one is Tacky the Penguin. I believe this one was featured by Rachel at 7 and All. I'll drop the link down below for sure, but this is about a silly little penguin named Tacky and his fun adventures. This is a series, so I think I also ordered a couple more books from this series as well because they had them so cheap on Thrift Books, but they haven't come in yet, so this is all I've got right now. All right, now on to our Book Outlet orders. There are a lot of gifts here in our Book Outlet orders, so I'm excited to share with you guys that. Also know that there is a coupon down below that you can use off your first order of Book Outlet that will help you get started. And I also did 2 videos, a Book Outlet for beginners and a Book Outlet intermediate tips if you guys are looking for some tips for navigating the site, figuring out how to get the best bang for your buck. This package. My 3-year-old and my 4-year-old really wanted to get their daddy Star Wars books for Christmas. And it just so happens that Book Outlet actually has an amazing selection of Star Wars books. So this is a galaxy worth of trivia. So it's like a trivia book of all things Star Wars. My husband is obsessed with Star Wars, so this will be perfect for him. And lots of pictures so the kids will enjoy looking at it with him. And this one is a Star Wars Galaxy guidebook to Batuu? Guys, I know nothing about Star Wars, so I apologize if I'm butchering the name, but it is a fun book all about this planet. I think it's a planet. Somebody correct me in the comments, I'm sure. But it's written like a guidebook, like you would find a guidebook to California or a guidebook to Paris or whatever. It's written like that. So it literally has like all the places to eat on, all the temperatures, the different map keys, the different whatever. So it's kind of just a fun twist on it, and I think he'll enjoy that. All right, let's open another one. Oh. I always appreciate the fact that Book Outlet boxes are easy enough to open on my own without having to get out a knife. All right, let's see what's next. Oh my gosh, this book is so much bigger than I thought it would be. This is the Candy Makers and the Great Chocolate Case. This is actually a sequel to the Candy Makers book. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it just looked like something fun, and it was at a great deal, so I thought I'd grab it. But oh my gosh, this book is so thick, and it's like small text too, so it might be a little bit before we dive into this one because it looks quite meaty, but it also looked like a lot of fun. This is one that I got for my son's stocking. I'm so excited about it. It's the Vlogger's Handbook. It's a perfect book for your teens or for your older kids, talking about everything they need to know if they want to vlog. He is super interested in YouTube, and so I thought this would be perfect. He is gonna love that. I'm I'm so excited about these. So if you guys saw my book video on my favorite books for inventors, if you haven't, I'll drop it up above and down below. But we got a bunch of these heroes of discovery. This one is heroes of science, and this one is heroes of flight. Each of these are actually a graphic novel style book that talks about different heroes that helped in these areas. So heroes of flight includes George Cayley, who created the first manned glider. The Wright brothers, we all know who they are. Amelia Earhart, again, goes without saying. Igor Skorsky, hopefully I'm saying that right, who flew the first helicopter. And Chuck Yeager, who broke the sound barrier. The Heroes of Science book, again, also that graphic novel style, but great for older kids. You can see there's a lot more text there. Has Nicholas Copernicus, who discovered that the sun was actually the center of the solar system. Charles Darwin, who's the man behind evolution, and while we do not believe in evolution, and I do think it's important to learn about the theories that are coming up, or that are being taught, so it'll just be a good discussion point, but we'll read that one together. Marie Curie, the discoverer of radium and X-ray machine. And of course, Albert Einstein. So lots of fun reading ahead. The next one is one that's new to me. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's Freya and Zeus. It is about a penguin and a little mouse who stow away on a hot air balloon adventure. This explorer is getting ready to go off to Antarctica, and they can't resist the opportunity. But unfortunately, they don't get along super well, and so this is the story of their fun adventure and how they have to learn to start to work together in order to survive. Okay, this book is really fun. This book is one that my daughter is going to be giving my son for Christmas, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There you go. It's got a holographic cover, so it looks like they are sword fighting. There you go. That's better. It has 7 individual stories from a galaxy far, far away, and each one is these giant pages with amazing graphics, and if you'll notice, not a whole lot of text. This is perfect because this is for my son who is severely dyslexic, and so a lot of text is overwhelming, but I think this is one he will try to read on his own because it is simple enough and not too much on a page. Next up, this is another one for our inventor study. This is Very Important People series. Lewis Latimer. This book has lots of fun illustrations. He was the one that actually made some improvements to the light bulb from Thomas Edison's invention here. And it looks like a really fun one. Tons of true stories, fun facts, interesting things. So this will be a great one for our unit study. Next up is The Little Match Girl. This one's a Hans Christian Andersen tale, and so I'm excited to get it for my kids. The pictures are just gorgeous. Now we're ready for some more stocking stuffers. This is for my other son. It is a spying and espionage kit, and it comes with a booklet of fun tips for spies. It's got sunglasses, it's got fake passports and fake IDs. It's got a code wheel so he can create his own codes, which he's gonna love. It's got a periscope, all sorts of fun things in here. I just thought it would be a perfect stocking stuffer. And then for my daughter, for a stocking stuffer for her, we've got the Star Wars cross stitch. She loves to cross stitch, but she also loves Star Wars. These are fun little circular patterns that are ready for her that are easy for beginners. There's 12 different patterns in this one box. There's 2 pieces of stitch fabric inside this box, 7 skeins of embroidery floss, an embroidery needle, and an embroidery book. So she will have 12 different designs that she can pick from. She can cross stitch 2 of them on the things they've given her, but then she can also take those designs and cross stitch it on other items, which she is going to love. All right, this box contains more gifts, more Christmas gifts. Some of these Christmas gifts, there's a family that's really close to us. Our kids are very close in age, and my kids really wanted to get their kids Christmas gifts. And so I thought, why not go to Book Outlet, because there's so many good deals. So for their oldest daughter, we got a duct tape art book. And so it gives all different kinds of art crafts that you can do with duct tape. Beautiful flowers. It does have the things like the wallets and the things. It's got chainmail that you can make out of it. It's got jewelry that you can make out of duct tape, and even holiday wreaths. So this will be a fun one to give to her. For one of their other daughters, we have got a Pom-Pom kit. My daughters love to make these pom-poms. It's got a tool that'll help you spin it, and you can decorate and design a garland. You can see inside, it's got all the kit stuff you need, and you can design garland and stuff like that. It's got video tutorials that you can just scan the QR code, so that'll be awesome. And then for their youngest daughter, we got a color unicorn book. So it's got the markers, it's got a fun coloring book of beautiful unicorns. that are a little bit more detailed, as you can see. And so this will be something that she will love for sure. This game is one that my daughter got for one of my other daughters as one of their sibling to sibling gifts. And it's the I Found It game. My little one, my 4-year-old, is obsessed with anything Mickey Mouse. So the fact that Mickey Mouse is on the cover is going to be a big win. This is designed for ages 4 and up, so it'll be perfect for her. And while I have never played it before, it looks really fun. It has a super long board game, which is always really engaging and interesting to little ones. You are trying to get through 12 different realms, 12 different Disney scenes to get to the end before the timer runs out. And it's got all sorts of fun spy things that you can see and little decoder like rings almost that you can spot different fun scenes or different facts on the board. So she is gonna love that. This is a fun board book version of the Christmas classic, The Night Before Christmas. This actually goes along with our Christmas unit study that we are doing this year, that we were doing by Rachel over at 7all at Where'd You Learn That. I will drop the link down below so you guys can. Next up is a book that I actually got from a collab that I did when I did the Inventors book unit. It was part of a collab that was all about different fun history read-alouds. And this is one that Leilani from Living with Eve recommended, and it's No Better Friend, a man, a dog, and their incredible true story of friendship and survival in World War II. So she had highly recommended this one, and they had it on Book Outlet for just a few dollars, and so I was quick to grab that. Also from that collab is the Terracotta Soldier. This is recommended by Rachel at 7all. She said it was really, really good. It's got some great pictures. It looks like it'll be a great read aloud for my boys to read themselves or for me to read aloud to them when we're getting into this series, into this area of history. And then last but not least on that same collab was that First They Killed My Father, A Daughter of Cambodia Remembers. So we always want to make sure we are giving our kids a world view of history and not just an American view of history. And so I love to get these little nuggets from different eras and areas to give my kids more of a global perspective. So we're excited to grab this. All right, 2 last things in our box. This one is one I'm so excited about. This is a prayer Bible. If you guys didn't know, Book Outlet actually has a lot of Bibles at great prices. And this is an ESV prayer Bible. They had the leather-bound version for only 20 bucks, guys. $20. It's crazy. This version is absolutely beautiful. So you'll have your Bible passages, and then here you'll see there's this little indentation box, okay? With these boxes, what it is that these are prayers from famous people. From many of them are reformers. This one's from John Calvin, but there's other people that are involved too, just from history. And so you will get to read their prayers. So this prayer is based on Matthew 4, 1 through 11. And so you actually can read the passage and then you can read that person's prayer. And it's just a really neat way, if you're not used to praying scripture, to get used to that concept, to understand how people do it, and then also to learn from great people from the past. Last but not least is Hold On to Your Music. Again, I think this one might have come from that history collab as well. This is pre-World War II, and it's about a Jewish family who sends their daughter off, but because things are so unsafe for Jews at this point, they send her off to England to keep her safe in a children's program that was offered at that time. And during that time that she's separated from her family and she's in fear for her life, she holds on to her music, and she really just pours into her passion, which is music. This is a true story, and I think will be a really great one to read when we get into that period in history. Well, that's it, guys. I've got so many books that I hope you guys were able to enjoy. I will drop links down below again for Book Outlet and for Thrift Books that you guys can check out. Be sure if you see something here that is not available on Book Outlet anymore to add it to your wish list, because then they'll send you an email and notify you when it is back in stock, if it ever comes back in stock. But there are so many good things to find. I hope you guys will enjoy this, be able to get some good Christmas gifts, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye.